Hey guys, it's Ash here with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 anime main character deaths.
Zero?
Zero.
Zero って
嘘! ルルーシュはあそこに
For this list, we'll be looking at the anime protagonists that didn't make it out of their own series alive. Let us know which demise caught you by surprise. Do you think you're an anime superfan? We've got a trivia question coming up that only a diehard fan could answer. And if you love trivia, check out our new multiplayer game. Click the link below and challenge some friends to see who can put up the highest score. Number 10, Goku, Dragon Ball franchise.
Prepare yourself, Goku! It's time!
This hyperactive Saiyan may be known for routinely saving the world, but he's also vacationed to the afterlife and HFIL on more than one occasion. He died twice in Z alone, one of which was within the first 5 episodes of the series. While he's had even less luck in other timelines, at least he can boast that both his deaths in the main canon were self-sacrifices. Neither Cell nor Raditz truly succeeded, especially since a few wish-granting balls mean Goku's death has yet to truly stick. While he may be more intimately familiar with the afterlife than most, rest assured Goku has as much of a knack for dramatic entrances as he does for tearful goodbyes. Number 9, Jonathan Joestar, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
勇気を、お前の魂を、パワーを尊敬している。それに気づいたからだ。
Dio.
JoJo.
If one thing's for certain, it's that this titular family has a flair for the dramatic, even in death. Once a mere not-so-friendly rivalry, an ancient mask, and some vampire shenanigans led to Dio and Jonathan's conflict ending with a literal bang.
我が肉体となって生きよう、ジョジョ！
The explosive ending is appropriately flashy, somber, and fun in the only way JoJo's can be. Even though the series and Dio have continued long past his death, Jonathan can rest in peace, knowing that by saving his wife and child, he beat Dio where it counts.
JoJo. こいつ死んでいる。
Number 8, Tatsumi, Akamega Kill.
必ず生きて帰る。
It's incredibly telling that in his final moments, the main concern of this would-be assassin is that he can't keep a promise to a friend. Given how the Night Raid had already suffered massive losses, seeing Tatsumi join them was just salt in the wound. At the very least, he went out in the only way that feels true to his character, by defending the capital and the people he loves from a giant feudal mecha. While he never got to see the future he fought so valiantly for, it's safe to say that Akame's victory would have made him proud.
約束しただろ生きて戻ると言ったのに辰巳
Trivia time! Which mastermind succeeded in finally catching Kira, or Light, in Death Note? Matsuda, Mello, L, or Nia? Stay tuned to the end of the video for the answer. Let us know in the comments what you think it is. Number 7, Ichiro Inuyashiki. Inuyashiki.
やっぱりあんた来てると思ったよ。
なんでここに？
One tragedy wasn't enough for this emotional finale. After his mortal enemy Hiro self-detonates to stop an asteroid from destroying the planet, Ichiro is left with a terrifying realization that it wasn't enough. After a devastating last phone call with Naoyuki, the elderly cyborg understands that there's no real choice between himself and everything he loves.
またね。やっぱりこれが運命なんだ。
The scene doesn't indulge itself by showing his demise, but it doesn't need to for the ending to work. Instead, it delivers a bittersweet montage backed by gorgeous music to emphasize the beauty that he sacrificed himself to preserve.
今の日々を愛さないでそこには僕はいないんだよ
Number 6. Mikazuki August, Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans.
生きているのか。
Even if it ends with bitter defeat, it's hard not to be a little impressed at the Devil of Tekkadan's inspiring final stand. Outnumbered, outgunned, and out of luck, it becomes dispiritingly clear that Mika has no real chance of beating Gjallarhorn. But that doesn't stop him from trying.
じゃあ行くか。
Not even a handful of axes to the face can stop him from exceeding Barbatos's limiters one last time for an epic, breathlessly exhilarating final flurry. And yet his eventual demise to blood loss is mercifully quiet, giving a tranquil finish to someone who had seen more than their fair share of war.
俺たちの本当の居場所。だろ？オルガ。
Number 5. Akira Fudo, Devilman Crybaby.
悪魔につけというのか。
お前は悪魔だ、人間ではない。
俺は人間だ。お前が悪魔の体にしたんだ。
It's hard to maintain a healthy relationship dynamic when one of them is a devilman and the other is the reincarnation of Satan. But their romantic quarrel is a bit higher stakes than most, considering the whole fate of the world hangs in the balance. Ryo can't destroy humanity without killing the one soul he's ever adored, and Akira can't save it without killing his oldest friend.
アキラ、本当に私と戦う気か？
The latter's mournful death isn't a victory for either of them, and even though Ryo won, in the end, all he can do is cry, at least until God nukes the planet to start the cycle all over again.
りょうちゃんも泣いてる。なんで？俺は悲しくない。当然のことだ。りょうちゃんも泣いてる。
Number 4. Kamina, Gurren Lagann.
お前が迷ったら俺が必ず殴りに来る。だから安心しろ。お前のそばには俺がいる。お前を信じろ。
For all intents and purposes, the former leader of Team Daiguren should have been the hero of this story. After so much build-up, Kamina meets an abrupt end a third of the way through the series, in a moment that officially passes the torch to the next generation.
やりゃできんじゃねえか。
But of course, Kamina wasn't gonna leave without a killer goodbye. It's an unforgettable send-off that says goodbye to Team Daiguren's original captain, while tempting Simon to take up the mantle of he who drills through the heavens.
その日、俺たちはかけがえのないものを失った。
Number 3. Light Yagami, Death Note.
ライト君、もう遅い。ニアの勝ちだ。さっき君は僕の勝ちだと言った。あれは自白したのと同じだ。
At the end of his reign of terror, the so-called God of the New World went out with a whimper, not a bang. When the savant murderer is finally cornered, Light's icy exterior melts until he's no longer Kira at all, but just a spoiled brat throwing a tantrum.
そうだ。僕がキラだ。
There's something almost pitiable about the way he hysterically runs from his fate with no hope, plan, or dignity left. With his pride and body both damaged beyond repair, it comes as a mercy when Ryuk finally scribbles his name in the death notes. That God no more, there's at least poetic justice that Kira died to the same fabled notes he used to kill.
結構長い間、互いの退屈しのぎになったじゃないか。 いろいろ面白かったぜ。
Number 2, Spike Spiegel, Cowboy Bebop.
So, you're finally awake. I told you before, Spike. I'm the only one who can kill you and set you free.
This guy even makes dying look cool. After Julia's death, there's really only one path left for Spike, and that's to kill Vicious or die trying. The final confrontation is a drawn-out, climactic beatdown bolstered by two characters with nothing left to lose. The epic weighty duel ends with both mortally wounded, but Spike walks away the undisputed winner, if only for a few moments. However, he doesn't seem too choked up about that, still finding the strength to let loose one last bang, suave until the end.
Bang.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Lelouch v Britannia, Code Geass Lelouch of the Rebellion.
約束通り、お前が俺を殺せ。
やるのか？どうしても。
予定通り。 世界の憎しみは今この俺に集まっている。
With the entire world under his control, the only enemy left for this tyrannical Geass user to defeat was himself. Lelouch played the part of a dictatorial leader to perfection, and those theatrics paid off with a grand yet tragic twist that reframes his whole story. As fitting as it is for Suzaku to deal the finishing blow, neither probably expected him to do it under Zero's mask. But that was all part of Lelouch's grand plan to unite the world against one villain, and in doing so, usher in real peace. In sacrificing not just his life, but his legacy as well, Lelouch destroyed the corrupt world and laid the foundation for something better. Which mastermind succeeded in finally catching Kira, or Light, in Death Note? If you guessed Nia, you were right. Let us know if you got it right and check out our new multiplayer trivia in the link below. Challenge some friends and see who can put up the highest score.